called reporting.
Who's right field? I'm sorry.
Right field's Gervasio.
Yeah. First name?
David.
Gervasio. All right.
And then last is Cookie, or fifth shortstop.
Yep.
We're renting and we're public.
Ethan, right?
In the area.
Alright, so we're gonna use his.
Yeah, this big chain. So.
Nice view.
Yeah. There's no these guys down. There's no mute. So you just hear the always up. Yeah, like right now. So here, I have you plugged in now. If we were to unmute and talk.
Check 1 2 1 2. We have that there. We have all of these up. All right, that's good. The fan's right here. Keep this lower. There we go. So now this is good. You guys are unmuted and ready to go. Check 1 2 1 2. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Keep your phone like that, pretty much for the entire game.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Pretty good. Do you have motive? Yeah. Alright, yeah, you guys are good. I just keep everything like this, and I'm going to run back to the studio, do a quick sound check, and then,
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. You fill in Danbury.
Yeah.
Like on the back, starting. I'll give you a pen right now.
I got one.
Where are you? Yeah, text. Got you.
You know what? None of this is connected to field. Okay?
Oh, speakers? Is this a speaker?
A little confusing. No.
Dad. Is that a speaker?
That's a microphone.
Evan, do you know what like position 6 is? Can you look that up? Yeah, look it up. Because I know that's like a thing.
Yeah.
It's like getting such a shit signal. Maybe disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
I am.
I'm pulling on my computer now. Back and work up. Great. Oh, it's not gonna work. Yeah, I got it. Six is shortstop. So, it just says M, Morehouse. I don't know. I'll just say Morehouse. Yep. So that's short.
We'll just work with what we can, what we have. Yeah. And this is the fun thing too, It's like,
Yeah.
a funnel.
Oh, wait, what? I just did that wrong.
What's up?
I already did that wrong. Morehouse is the sub.
Alright, I'm gonna just write in. We're gonna go on at 4:25. Okay. 10 minutes. Kind of crazy.
I think that's Guerrero.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I have no idea. I don't know. Do you know this kid, David Gervasio? Or whoever?
David Gervasio.
Gervasio.
Yeah, it's with a G.
Got it. Gervasio. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
David.
Calari, 3.23 ERA.
He's hitting too.
He's their DH also.
Damn, right. DH, we got Wyatt. Should we use this? Maybe.
Yeah,
For like,
that
for
will be
you
really
actually.
helpful. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Cool.
Got no strikeouts.
Should we
I
do
think.
this thing or not?
SO is strikeouts, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know how that works.
SO. No. K is strikeout.
Yeah, 6 Ks.
Yeah, this is good for you.
That's great. Having that, I just
I'm
don't know
not
how it
doing
works.
this. I don't know how it works as well. These are their numbers as well.
That's for us.
That might be helpful.
That will be helpful.
Yeah.
Let's say Danbury. Is that okay?
Last game.
This way.
Like I printed out all this shit, but like I got it on my computer, so
Okay.
I'll do it on that.
Okay. This will. I'll be using this like on the fly more so.
Yeah.
I don't need to like write shit down.
So since I'm doing play-by-play, could I have that as well?
Yeah. So take this.
So first bat is Danbury's.
If we can
Oh no,
leave those
we gotta
like,
do the lineup.
in
We
the
gotta
middle.
do Danbury's lineup.
Like in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I do their lineup.
Shit. Speed run. Alright, we're gonna go rapid fire here. Number 1.
Hackert, Hackert.
What does he play?
Davis, number 2. And then Wallin, Wallin. And then Guerrero, Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Yeah, Guerrero.
He's a Big Ten player on the Blue Jays. Vladdy Guerrero, so I got that one.
And
Alright,
then
5.
Ciccone, Ciccone. And then Rodriguez, Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And then Craig, Craig. And then Shafto, Shafto.
Oh, Craig is 7. 8 is who?
Shafto.
Shafto. And then calorie, Callari.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, I say we just get going.
Test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test. Here, let's put this there.
So up first is
I mean, do we need this? Why don't we put like the Staples line up here, or like something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
more shit.
Here, you could. Do you want to put this down?
I have this notebook. You know what? I can. Yeah, if you want. Tuck it up.
Here, you could use calculator there, and then I got the notebook here.
You know, I'm gonna put this on the ground. Jared?
What? Oh yeah.
We're gonna.
Test 1 2.
Got my book in English right here.
$424 right now.
Yeah, what?
Remember?
Yeah.
I think a big. Alright,
You can
hear
talk,
me?
yeah.
I think a big thing is probably like the dead space.
Yeah.
So we
Like it's baseball, it's gonna be
like
boring.
while someone's pitching, I think like we could be quiet sometimes. Like we don't
Yep.
need to like rush everything. Also, maybe before you introduce me, mention something like "Beautiful Friday."
Yeah.
Something like
That's
that
true,
too.
I was thinking that as well.
All right, perfect. All right.
Let's get this first, because they're on the field first.
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Are you gonna like introduce the
Yeah.
lineup? Okay.
Should I?
I don't think we really
It's
have
fine.
to.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this. You have this, right? All right,
Yeah, I
bet.
got mine.
Yo, he's calling me, Yo. Yeah. Can you open that? The slider. Yeah. Yeah. Halfway up? Okay. Got it.
Whenever you're ready to go, just start counting down, and then you'll be on. And then when you say one, after you say one, you'll be on. Okay.
So so just say 3, 2, 1.
Just release. So whenever you're ready, I can hear you guys.
All right, bet. All right, perfect.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, and then go.
Alright, bet. See ya. You ready?
One sec. Just gotta fix this.
Let's do it. Let's run it.
All right, let's
you ready?
go.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Staples Baseball here on WWPT's 90.3 FM. I'm Evan Wallet, joined alongside Jared Sale. Today we got for you the Staples Wreckers versus the Danbury Hatters. Jared, let's talk about these two teams.
Let's do it, Evan. So, Staples coming off 5 wins in a row and getting off to a scorching red start, going 6-1. This earned them first in all of the FCAC. Obviously, Hero Wyatt, the superstar pitcher for Staples, has now become an MLB prospect. And in his first start, just 2 hits over 5 innings. He allowed just 2 hits over 5 innings, striking out 13 with just 1 walk and added 2 hits, including a home run to give Staples an 8-0 records win. But today, it's all going to be about Chase Siegel, who takes him out. Chase in his last bout struck out 9 in a 9-1 win versus Ridgefield. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, so let's dive into the Staples team. I mean, starting 6-1, off to a great start here. Their last game being Greenwich 4-2. You love to see it. Staples get going hot early.
Yeah, speaking about hot, that was a great win against Greenwich, and Jaron Klein has been batting .500 in the last 4 games, going 6 for 12. So he's going to be a crucial piece for Staples, making that lineup switch too, having him bat second today.
Yeah. And then going to Danbury here, off to a slow start, overall 4 for 4 record here. Their last, but they are on a hot tangent, winning 4 out of their last 5 games.
This matchup is actually going to be the 2 remaining undefeated teams in the FCAC.
Yeah, wow, that's big. So this is a hot matchup here, and should be underway in just a minute.
Yeah, see the boys running out there right now. So just to break it down for you guys at home, for Staples, the lineup is going to be looking like we have Chase Siegel on the mound with Chris Sajak at first, Jaron Klein at second, Ethan Kukier is going to be playing shortstop, and Caney at third. And then in the outfield, Luke Oakley is going to be the head of the outfield and center. And then we have Farden in left, and David Gervasio is going to be playing right field today.
Yeah, and then stepping up to the plate for Danbury, we got Hackert, Davis, Wallen, Guerrero, Sacone, Rodriguez, Craig, Chateau, and Kalari up to bat here in the top of the first. And in the field, Wallen in left, Sacone in center, right is Rodriguez. And at first base, we got Craig, Davis, Hackert, Guerrero, Shafto, and then Kalari on the bump here.
Got it. And Davis is going to be a tough one for Siegel to handle. Hitting about 350 this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big. See Siegel just taking his warm-ups here. Shortly underway.
And so talking about Siegel pitching today, we saw some amazing pitching out of Hero Wyatt, as we said earlier this season. And Siegel, I'm not sure if I mentioned, had 9 strikeouts in his first bout of the season.
Yeah. So also, just talking about Hero Wyatt, I mean, this guy is special. I mean, in just his first start, Staples Hero Wyatt allowed just 2 hits over 5 innings, striking out 13 with just 1 walk, adding 2 hits, including a home run. I mean, this guy, Jared, is this guy the second coming of Shohei Ohtani here? The USC commit?
I mean, he's actually had an interesting story, Hero Wyatt.
And that's hit right to the first baseman, Chris Sajak. Easy out, 1 pitch, 1 out for Staples.
As I was saying, Hero Wyatt's had an interesting journey, originally committing to Duke as a freshman, I believe, before his recommitment to USC this year. But there's also been a lot of rumors with the amount of MLB scouting that's been going on with that guy. He might even...
And sorry, Jared, we got Coach Jack McFarland coming out. Not sure what that was about. Some discussions early with the first base umpire here.
He did not look happy there.
No. All right, here we have Davis up next for Danbury.
And Davis, like I said, definitely a tough player.
Yep.
We're going to have to see if they can hold him to hopefully only a hit, maybe none.
Yeah. Siegel on the mound. Pitch. Strike 1. So 0-1 count here for Siegel. The pitch. Ball. Count 1-1.
Just a little high. Siegel looking super composed out there.
Yeah. All right, 1-1 count here for Siegel. Pitch. Ooh, just inside there for Siegel. 2-1 count to Davis. Deals. And that's swung on right to the right fielder, Gervasio. David Gervasio with the catch. to give the
Great
records their
read by
second out.
David Gervasio. See him take that first step back and then was quickly able to knock down on where that ball was going.
Yeah, I mean, he hit that ball hard with pace, and great play by Gervasio to track it down in the sunny weather here today.
Love to see Siegel staying right around.
Here we
the
have
zone.
Wallen up for Danbury. Siegel the pitch. Strike one right down. Plate to make the count 0-1.
Wallen, I believe, pitches for them too. He's having an
Just
incredible
inside there, 1-1 count.
year. Wallen batting about 360 this year.
Leaving. Yeah. The pitch. Foul.
Fouled off backwards.
Fouled off backwards there. 1-1 count here. Siegel. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Davis. Or no, sorry. Wallen down on strikes.
Swinging out of his shoes. Wow.
Wow.
Wallen. did
Great
not
pitch
look
by
comfortable.
Siegel there, yeah. Got him way off balance.
He just did like a 360 turn after that. Jesus.
Yeah. Foul ball. Early 0-1 count for Siegel. The 0-1 pitch. Just high. 1-1 count here for Siegel. The 1-1. Siegel deals. Foul ball.
Wow, same
Yeah.
spot.
Same spot right on that cross-country track. The Laddie Lawrence track.
Hitting
Got
it
a-
a little inside of the barrel.
Yeah. Got a 1-2 count here for Siegel. Looking for his second strikeout of the game. That's hit on. Right back to Siegel. Siegel deals. And right to Chris Zajac for the third out. Great top of the first there for Siegel and Staples, containing Danbury early.
Chris Zajac just makes himself such an available target. You know, talk about a big first baseman, Chris Zajac, 6'7", and that really translated from basketball. Chris Zajac
Yeah.
having an incredible basketball season. In my
Taking Staples
opinion,
all the way, right, Jared? I mean,
In
your
my
brother's
opinion,
on the
I
team.
thought he should have been FCAC Player of the Year, but
Yeah.
he still brought them the Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
Must be tough, like guys like Chris Zajac and Ethan Kukier transitioning from a super extra long basketball season going all the way into mid-March, and now they're getting right into baseball season.
Absolutely.
When
Yep.
when Coach McFarland was asked, he said that Chris has just started off a little behind this season. He missed the first days due to basketball, but he's trying to get back into it. He lost a little bit of weight, but Coach McFarland said they're trying to get him to bulk back up and get him ready for come May, June. He's going to be a big factor of this team.
Absolutely.
Just recently committed to Indiana also.
To play baseball over basketball.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It's tough. When you're 6'7", you're a big guy in Fairfield County, but it's tough to have that translate to Division I basketball.
All right. So here we have Kalari on the mound for Danbury.
Kalari,
Number 21,
also
the senior.
Also the DH for Danbury today.
Yep. And another pitcher that's DHing is for Staples. Hero Wyatt will be DHing. Batting sixth for Staples.
Kalari with about a 3.5 ERA. We'll see what they can do to Staples today.
So we got Luke Oakley, the center fielder, up to bat shortly. Kalari just finishing those warm-ups.
Love to see. We got the Colony Grill truck behind us. The sun is out. It's a Friday afternoon. Can't really ask for much more of a better day for some Staples Records baseball.
Absolutely. Got
Two
a bunch of
undefeated teams in the FCAC too.
Yeah. You got two, also a lot of elementary schoolers here idolizing these players. We saw them before the game, kind of going up to them, giving them some high fives. That was pretty cool to see as well.
Yeah, love to see Staples baseball community coming out for this one.
All right, so Luke Oakley up to bat for Staples.
What's your name? What's your name? Hi, my name is I'm good.
This would be in my presence. Where was that sheet with the averages?
All right, so Oakley's ready. Kalari's ready.
Oakley gonna take that first one just a little high.
Yep. 1-0 count to Oakley. Kalari with the pitch. 2-0 count here. Kalari struggling to find that strike zone early, Jared.
He definitely is. He looks
Against
all
a good
over the
hitter as
place.
well.
Yeah, Oakley actually having a great season hitting, batting almost 300.
Oakley showing bunt there. But
Not sure what that was
yeah.
about. You don't see the bunt much first at bat.
This early, yeah.
We'll see. Gotta have some faith in Coach McFarland and his guys.
Yep. Way high on Oakley. 3-1 count here. The pitch from Kalari. And it's in there for a full count. Oakley not happy with the call. Thought he should have gotten that walk there.
Oakley really got to protect the plate here.
Full count. Kalari. Setting up. He deals. Oakley goes down on strikes. Kalari works that count down 3-1 to strike out Luke Oakley looking.
You don't see that much, you know. He was down and he came up on the count. It looked like 3-0 there, and then ended up striking out looking. That doesn't happen a lot. You got the umpire now talking to the pitcher.
Yeah. Here, Jaron Klein up to bat for Staples, the second baseman. He's been off to a streaky start as well, right, Jared?
No, Jaron actually, like I said, last 4 games, he's batting 500.
Yeah.
He's kind of put this team on his back. Jaron had that
Walk-off single, right?
against,
Yep.
yeah, against Ward. Ward, a very good team this
Big
year.
rival for
Definitely.
Staples. Pitch. Oh,
Jared
he rifles that one foul.
You could tell as soon as that came out, he's excited to be here today.
Because all right, so the second out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a foul. Yep. So Jaron still up to bat. Jaron, my fault. Thank you, Jared. Jaron Klein, the senior for Staples. Foul ball.
Coming right
near
at
us.
us.
Wow.
Who's over there? River!
Oh, and the catcher just misses that ball.
It's mistakes like those that are going
Shafto.
to cost you late.
Yep.
If you're the catcher, that was coming right at him. Can't ask for better
Absolutely.
ball placement. You got to make that play.
You got to make that play, yeah. Jaron making good contact
That
here.
was Shafto who missed
Yeah.
that ball.
Jaron Klein.
You can tell when a guy's been so hot, he's just trying to make contact with the ball.
Yep. Way high for Jaron. 2-1 count, or 2-2 count, my fault. Kalari deals. Klein. Low there. Klein really working this count after fouling that first, those first 2 pitches.
This is huge for Klein right now because if you get Klein on base and you have Hero Wyatt coming up,
Yep.
things are not going to be looking good for the Hatters. Jaron takes his timeout.
Yep. No pitch clock. in high school baseball, like in the MLB this season. Klein. And shot up the middle for a base hit. Klein with a single, the first hit of the game.
He hit that thing hard. Jaron Klein, he just knows how to make contact with the ball. Now, like I said, this is not looking good for the Hatters. Hero Wyatt up with someone on base.
USC commit.
Never
Hero
know how
Wyatt.
this will end.
Absolute beast.
Talking about the pitch clock, what do you think of the pitch clock, Evan? You enjoy it?
I mean, when I'm sitting on my couch watching at home, I feel like it's much easier to watch the pitch, strike one on Wyatt. I feel that when you're at the game, though, it's a little bit too rushed for me. I like to sit, enjoy, eat a good hot dog, relax.
I still think it's definitely, I agree with everything you just said, but it's definitely great for the sport. Makes for a more enjoyable game.
Absolutely.
On TV.
Kalari. And Klein out of nowhere steals second, but has to go back on a foul ball. He would have been safe there, though, if Hero Wyatt did not foul that baseball. The 0-2 count to Wyatt.
You could tell he's not comfortable with Wyatt at the plate.
And they'll throw it back to the first baseman, Craig, checking up on Klein after he tried to steal second earlier in the at-bat. Kalari taking his time, deals. Whoa, Wyatt swings at one.
That was a
way
wild
high,
swing.
Jared. Yeah.
I mean, Kalari, I don't know what he was swinging at. Kalari
in a
is
row
all
there.
over the place.
Yeah.
It almost looks like he needs some of Max Scherzer's rosin that he got caught using a little too much of.
Yeah, Max Scherzer going to have to miss his next two starts. 10 games suspended.
Feel about that one as a Mets fan.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after this inning here. We got Caney up, and Klein steals second.
Klein just doing what he does.
Yep.
Huge factor to this team this year and the success that they've had.
Talking his talk to the Danbury dugout. Here we have third baseman Caney trying to send Clint to third or home. Kalari deals. Whoa, almost hits him.
He
does hit
happy.
him. He does hit him, just touched him. He will take his base here with 2 outs.
He was not happy. He threw that bat. That almost looks like Bryce Harper back in the day. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. All right, anyways, we got left fielder Jack Farnan up to bat with 2 outs here.
See Kalari having his meeting with Shafto after a bit of a reckless first couple of at-bats.
Absolutely. Obviously, you got Klein there, the threat. You know,
Coach
speed demon
McFarland
score
talking to
second.
Klein at second right now.
Kalari deals. Ooh, and checks back up on Klein. Klein getting a little dancy on second.
Klein almost give him a little comparison to like a Francisco Lindor with all these bags he's stealing.
Absolutely.
Stressful as a pitcher when you got great hitters at the plate and great base runners on the base.
Absolutely. All right, Kalari. Ooh.
Taking time again.
Yeah, taking time. All right, Kalari. Pitches. High.
Farnan looking to get on base so that it could give the Indiana commit. It could give the Indiana commit a chance to get up with bases loaded.
Yeah, number 12, Chris Zajac, dual sport athlete. Pitch. Whoa. Second ball of the at-bat. Looking a little shaky here, Jared.
Klein took a big lead there.
Good catch. Farnan up to bat here. Big spot for Farnan. 2 outs, 2 men on the pitch. Close call, but it's a ball to Farnan.
Farnan himself having a great year, batting about 375.
Yep.
He's been hot in the last couple. Has had about 16 at-bats, almost leading the team in at-bats.
Wow.
Just been consistent for the team.
Yeah, the junior Jack Farnan. The pitch. Ooh, and he sneaks one in there. First strike of the at-bat, 3-1 count here to Farnan. Klein taking a big lead off second. Kalari, the pitch. Oh, and that swung on deep to center. That'll score Klein. Farnan is going to get a double here. Staples getting 2 runs. He's coming home. He'll score number 18.
Wow.
Haney, what a play.
Wow, Evan Farnan with the ball going all the way to the warning track, practically hitting the fence.
He gunned that ball. Smoked.
Giving Chris Sajak the chance to get up now, up 2-0. You love to see Staples getting hot quick.
Looking to drive in Farnan after that huge double to give Staples the early 2-0 lead.
As I was saying, Farnan having such a consistent year, batting about 375. He's been playing every game. He's been doing what he does. You know what you're going to get out of him. And now let's see what Chris can do.
Yep.
Chris kind of a little different, a little inconsistent, but I expect him to smooth it out as the season goes on.
Kalari, the pitch.
Chris, like I said, as a pitcher, tough as a pitcher when you're batting up against a lefty who's about 6'7", but
Absolutely.
works the same way on the batting end where you have that big of a strike zone. You really got to have a good eye.
And Shafto now meeting with Kalari after that first pitch strike to Zajac.
Go say hi. He's gonna come say hi, Bailey.
Zajac struggling at the plate.
Zajac struggling at the plate, batting about
Under
about
100.
No, I think he's batting about 250 this year.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. He is batting 250. Farnan taking a big lead off second. With 2 outs here in the long bottom of the first. Oh, and the second base umpire. Oh, and that's a balk.
Wow. Farnan advances
Wow.
to third.
You don't see that very often, Jared.
Definitely not. Like I said, you got to be careful with this Staples team. Got to have your head on a swivel, and we had Kalari taking a little too much of advantage of that.
Yep, absolutely.
Really a packed house here today.
Yeah, had a bunch of elementary schoolers out here enjoying the game on this beautiful sunny day. So Zajac still up, 1-1 count. Long bottom of the first for Kalari and Danbury. Kalari deals low.
In the
2-1.
dirt,
Yeah.
all over the place. Really all over the place.
Yep. Shaky, very shaky. Farnan taking a lead off third. With 2 outs here. 2-1 count. Kalari deals.
Love to see
And
Farnan
that's a
giving some movement at third base.
And that's a strike to Zajac. 2-2 count. Sorry, Jared. Yep. Farnan taking a big lead off third. 2-2 count. Kalari deals. And that's sent out to the left fielder and caught. Left fielder Wallen. Nice catch there to end the 2-run inning for Staples.
Wow.
So we are on to
great-
the second inning here.
Great start for Staples, going up 2-0 early.
Yep.
You know, Coach Coach Jack McFarland, when asked about the keys to winning this game today, he said the keys were really the middle of that lineup, which needs to start producing a little bit more. And we still haven't quite gotten there, so we'll see what they can do in this second inning. But another thing he was harping on was the fact that Staples baseball has had a lot of 1-0 games, 4-2 games, super low scoring games, but putting up 2 runs early, I don't think that's going to be the case today, Evan.
Yep, true. So Siegel takes the mound after sitting in the dugout for a while, getting extra warm-up pitches in to the catcher Max Jawson.
See if he can continue with this hot start he's had.
Yep. Allowing no hits in the opening top of the first. Guerrero is going to be up first for Danbury.
Had a lot of young talent out of Staples baseball. Kai Nee the other day, Duke commit, only a sophomore, finding some success. And Duke's had quite the history with the Wreckers. Kai Nee committed there as a freshman in April of last year. Hero Wyatt was committed to there before he's now committed to USC. And then you see Chad Knight, former Staples Wreckers, led them to a lot of success. Is currently Duke Blue Devil.
Yeah, he was on that Little League World Series team, was actually picked by the Yankees in the 25th round of the MLB draft. Siegel deals way low in the dirt.
I wonder where Hero Wyatt will fall in the draft.
1-0 count, yeah. Scouts have definitely been coming to his games.
Scouts have definitely been all over that.
1-0. And that's fouled into the crowd. Foul.
Just missed the cars.
Just missed the car, yeah.
And speaking of scouts coming to these games, I mean, I asked Coach McFarland, what do you, how have the other players been dealing with all these scouts? And
the pitch, swing and a miss.
How have these other players been really dealing with the scouts? And he said that they've just been doing their thing. They've been doing what they do. They've been trying not to think too much of it, and it's really an opportunity for the other guys.
The pitch. Way high there to set the count 1-2 on Guerrero.
That's really the first pitch that made me feel a little uncomfortable that Siegel's had. He's been consistent on that zone.
Yep. The pitch. Fouled back. Still a 1-2 count.
See what Guerrero can do here for the Hatters.
Siegel deals in the dirt there. 2-2 count. Getting out that rest maybe after sitting in the dugout for so long during that Staples offensive explosion.
Definitely.
For 2 runs.
Going from high to low.
The pitch. Oh, and that's launched out to center field. The center fielder, Luke Oakley, makes the catch, retiring Guerrero for Danbury.
Again, really good job by this Staples outfield with their communication and just their steps. They've done a great job this year cracking down on these balls.
We got the center fielder, Ciccone, up to bat, number 5. Siegel deals. Swing and a miss there.
Ciccone, the first
Great
lefty
pitch.
I believe we've seen for the Hatters today. Switching it up for Siegel, see how he deals with it.
Siegel, the pitch. Foul. Early 0-2 count here for Siegel. As that ball goes into the cross-country track. Siegel, 0-2 count. The pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout for Siegel. Great pitch. Down looking goes Ciccone.
Wow, Siegel, besides for that one tough at-bat he just had, not tough at-bat, that tough, I guess you could say at-bat he just had with Guerrero.
Absolutely.
He has been having himself a day today.
Here we got Rodriguez for the Hatters, the pitch. Ooh, just a little inside and high there for Siegel. 1-0 count.
I thought that was iffy. I thought that should have been a strike.
Iffy call, okay. Definitely a close pitch. Could have gone either way. The pitch. Swung on. Foul here.
Rodriguez making contact early, making a statement.
You know, Danbury's had a lot of foul balls early. Just not really being able to, you know, get that first hit. That's big for them, getting that first hit.
Yeah, they definitely have been making contact.
The 1-1. And it's in there for a strike.
Right down the middle.
Yep.
You can't ask for more as a batter.
Absolutely. The 1-2. Siegel dealing early. The pitch. Ooh, in the dirt there for
Siegel's almost pitching like there is a pitch clock. He's getting right into every pitch.
Yeah.
I like that, though.
Yep. You're seeing the Hatters pitcher kind of taking some more time. See how that plays out. The 2-2. Pitch. Ooh,
Little low.
just low there, yeah. 3-2 full count, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Hatters looking to get something going. Little 2-out rally. The pitch. Swung on right to the shortstop, Klein. Zajac, excuse me, that was Ethan Kukier, the senior.
Kukier, like I talked about earlier, also one of those basketball guys who had to come in after that season. Exciting to see him make that nice play at short.
Big adjustment after that deep run that Staples had.
So here's where we get into that middle of the lineup. The Hatters are really going to need to get something going defensively. They just need a spark.
Absolutely. Got Max Johnson. He's going to be up here for Staples. Looking to continue their hot start in the bottom of the second.
Got Kalari getting his warm-up in now.
Yep. Kalari looking to rebound after that tough first inning. The big double from Jack Farnan to give Staples the lead.
Danbury, I wouldn't be too worried if I'm a Danbury fan right now. It definitely has not been going their way, but they're all over these balls.
Yep.
They look like they can definitely do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a lot of foul balls, a lot of, you know, they had a couple of shots to the outfield, just looking to, you know, send that one between the gap and get something going, get some hitters on, you know.
They're coming off of, I know a few games ago, they had a close one with New Canaan. I believe they won 4-3. Staples just winning 2-1, I think. Like I was talking about, Staples having to get through that slump of low scoring.
Yeah, I mean, the Hatters, they won 4 out of 5 as of late, so playing a lot better after that slow start. Anyways, Max Johnson up to bat against Kalari here. The pitch swung on. Out of the zone there. Johnson swings at a really high one. 0-1 count here.
You don't see that much swinging at the first pitch.
Yeah, a little aggressive by Johnson, but ooh, and that's high to make the count 1-1 on Johnson.
Speaking of swinging at the first pitch, Brandon Nimmo for the Mets has been doing that a little bit, and it's worked out for him. Brandon Nimmo coming off of a crazy run he's had.
The pitch. Ooh, just outside there. Count 2-1. Yeah, Nimmo, didn't he go 5 for 5 the other day?
He went 5 for 5 the other day, and I believe yesterday, I know yesterday he had a double, maybe 2 for 3 yesterday.
Wow.
He's been scorching hot.
Yep.
Starting to creep up there and leading the MLB in batting average.
Yeah, I mean, good
I
for
think
the
he
Mets.
can make a real statement at center field for the Golden Glove.
Yep. I mean, good start for the Mets. You know, they were kind of slow out the gate, but playing much better baseball as of late. Playing the Giants tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. The pitch swung on Johnson. 2-2 count. Johnson stepping out of the box.
Kalari
Re-enters.
seems to be getting more comfortable up on the mound.
Yep. Umpire calls time. Johnson steps out. Oh, and we have Coach Jack McFarland coming out, having some words.
Looks like we're having an issue with little kids going on the field. Talk about these elementary school kids. I see a young boy in a Devin Booker jersey. Man knows his sports.
Running onto the
McFarland not
field.
happy. Not happy with this. Obviously, the Suns coming off a nice win. Needed that win last night against the Clippers.
Definitely, definitely. Booker with 45. Gotta respect the young kid.
The coach now.
Assistant coach for Staples yelling at the parents.
Yeah.
I mean, parents got to keep their kids under control. Can't have kids running onto
Yeah.
a baseball field. That's how you get hurt.
Got to keep this game under control here.
Speaking about staying under control, we'll see if Kalari can stay under control and keep the ball in the zone. He had a tough time with that early on.
Yep. So 2-2 count here for Jocelyn. No outs. Bottom of the second inning. Kalari deals. Whoa, over Jocelyn's head. Dangerous pitch
Way
there
high.
to make the count full.
Trying to grab me a slice.
And just low, Jocelyn will take his base. The walk for Max Jocelyn, the catcher. So not good for Kalari here.
Kalari hitting someone early, walking someone early.
I mean, you just don't want to get base runners after that first, giving up 2 runs, just trying to rebound, but.
Definitely.
And we have here
I believe that's Dave
right
Gervasio.
fielder. Yep. David Gervasio up for Staples, the right fielder.
Yeah, and Dave Gervasio, he's gotten off to a bit of a slower start, batting about 160, but he's done a great job defensively, and I think he's definitely looking to turn it around now.
The pitch, and Max Jocelyn goes. Play at second, not in time. Max Jocelyn with a stolen second base. The base comes out of the ground.
There looked like no urgency back there by Shafto. He was taking his time.
Yeah. So, wow, no outs, 1-0 count. Staples already got a guy on second.
You know, this is the point in the season where guys like Gervasio, starting with that slower start, these are like confidence games almost, I call them. Got to get them
Absolutely.
going now so that come May, come June, when games really are starting to matter more and more, they're confident and they're hitting well.
Gervasio up at the plate. Kalari.
Kalari with
Little-
his head on a swivel again. Don't want him to get another balk.
Little outside there. Good point, Jarrett. Jocelyn leading off second base for Staples. 1-1 count for Kalari. Looking to rebound here. Get out of this jam early. Kalari, the pitch. Ooh, just high there on Gervasio to make the count 2-1. Count. Jocelyn getting a big lead off second. Doesn't steal. The pitch. Finally. Oh, I'm sorry. Second strike of the at-bat. 2-2 count on Gervasio.
Took that one looking. Looked a little outside.
Yeah.
Really got to protect the plate again.
You know, a hit might score Jocelyn fast after that steal. Off second. Ooh, swing and a miss. Down goes Gervasio for Kalari's first strikeout of the game.
Hate to see that. Now we got
Shortstop Ethan Kukier.
Ethan Kukier up.
Yeah.
Ethan Kukier making that big play early in the first inning at shortstop. We'll see what he could do now batting.
Yeah, good point, Jared. Got 1 out here, bottom of the second. Kalari with the pitch. And it's in there for a strike.
Kukier starting off this year with a hell of a year. He's hitting about over 700 on 11 at-bats. He's absolutely crushing it with 8 hits on 11 at-bats.
The pitch. And a strike. So good start in this at-bat for Kalari, trying to lock back in after the walk by Jocelyn and the stolen base.
Getting up on Kukier early.
Yep. Kalari deals. outside there.
I'd almost compare Ethan Kukier's role on this baseball team similar to his role on the basketball team. You know, he's a captain on this baseball team. He's a leading guy on the basketball team also, and he's just doing all the dirty work. Yes, maybe he's batting late in the order, but he's making contact this year, and he's having a heck of a year. And in basketball, he's doing all the dirty work too, and had a hell of a year.
The pitch. Swung on. Drilled out to center fielder. Kikone makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Great contact for Kukier.
Yeah, good contact. Just need a little more height there. All right, so we're at the top of the order. Luke Oakley coming off of that strikeout in the first inning. So Staples already cycling through their lineup one time here. Jocelyn still out second, looking to come home potentially.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Jocelyn steal here. I've seen McFarland
Big
talk
lead,
to him a lot.
And that's way above Oakley for the first pitch going to a ball.
Danbury might have to pull Kalari a little early this
Yeah,
game.
a lot of pitches, a lot of full counts here for Kalari. Should be
Looks like
interesting.
he just doesn't look comfortable out there. He doesn't look like he wants to be there.
Yeah. 1-0 count. Kalari steps off the mound. Oakley, 1-0 count from Kalari. The pitch way above Oakley for a 2-0 count here.
My goodness, that was above Oakley's head.
Sporadic pitch there from Kalari. Really looking uncomfortable, even though he's gotten a solid back-to-back outs here after that walk on Jocelyn. Kalari deals. Foul ball.
Kalari hoping he can get bailed out of this inning early before he has to go to the Jaron Klein Hero Wyatt package that's coming right up his neck.
Absolutely. 2-1 count here. 2 outs. Kalari. Taking even more time. A lot of time there.
Starting to get really windy here.
Pitch, yep. Whoa. Way out of the zone. Into the dirt. Jocelyn will take third on the 3-1 to Oakley.
Shafto not on his A game today. I'll tell you that.
Shafto and Kalari briefly talk.
I mean, if Oakley could get on base here, it's not going to be looking good once again for the Hatters. You really do not want to have to face Jaron Klein right now.
Already has a hit in the game. I mean, don't want to get him up. Back to third. Jocelyn taking a big lead. Kalari checks up on him. Jocelyn gets back in time though. (3-1) to Oakley. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Oakley. Take your base, Luke Oakley.
Looks like that fastball was just a little outside there.
Yep.
Jaron Klein now up.
This is what you were talking about, Jared. Not wanting Jaron to get up for Danbury. Dangerous hitter.
Jaron Klein, 2 men on.
With Hero Wyatt on deck, not a good situation here for the sporadic Kalari.
Things really just going Staples' way early.
And that's going to be a strike to Klein.
He took that first one looking, maybe a little outside, but he got the call.
Oakley with a lead, and he's going! And that's driven out to the second baseman. Tough play, he makes it.
Wow.
Goes
Really
all
good
the way
play
to right
there by
field.
Davis.
I mean, great play. Keep your eye on the ball and just go get it, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Take the
I mean,
third and final out.
That almost looked like that should have been Rodriguez's ball, but Davis really stepping into left field a little bit there, backpedaling to knock down that ball.
Yep. I mean, Jared, if you're Danbury, you just got to get some momentum, got to get some base runners on, just try and change the momentum of this game here. Got Craig up to bat.
Just need someone to get that first spark.
The first baseman, Craig, gonna come up. Batting 7th for Danbury.
See what Craig can do.
So Siegel, he's had 2 really good 1, 2, 3 innings. No hits, no walks. Still had a perfect game right now.
This.
Perfect game we got going here.
I mean, between Nee, Wyatt, Siegel, so many options. Zajac, it's really tough to get by this Staples team with all these options.
Yep.
Siegel already looking better than he did in his first bout.
Yeah, just taking some warm-up pitches after, again, sitting in the dugout for a very long time.
Like I said, it's almost a noticeable difference between Kalari and Siegel. You could just see their composure. Siegel in front of his home crowd. He's got the confidence. He started off nice and early. Kalari, a little wild. We'll see if they pull him going into that 3rd inning.
A lot of pitches. A lot of 3-2 counts.
I know.
A couple of walks in that inning to Oakley and Jawson. So, see how that goes. Wonderful Friday.
Really a poppin' Friday here at Staples High School. We got the stands so filled up, people are almost sitting on their cars.
Yeah, so if you're just joining us, 2-0 Staples lead here. Siegel on the bump for Staples has looked really sharp, whereas Kalari for the Hatters, Danbury Hatters, has looked very shaky, giving up 2 runs in that first and dealing with a lot of traffic. Anyway, Siegel deals. Swing and a miss on Craig, number 27, the first baseman.
Evan, talking about composure, once again, in that interview with Coach McFarland, talking about if there was any more pressure.
The 0-1.
If there was any more pressure coming into this one, considering the circumstances of 2 undefeated FCAC teams, he said, not really. It's not. It's more about how we play versus the opponent.
The pitch. Swung on, foul. To make the count 1-2 in favor of Siegel.
So, I think that's a really valid point with this Staples team, where it's a lot more about how they play rather than their opponent.
The pitch. Swung on right to the shortstop. Makes the play to Zajac.
Wow, Ethan Kukier making the grab. Snow cone that ball in his glove. You love to see it. Kukier having a day himself.
Absolutely, for the first out in the inning here. Another quick out for Siegel. Looking sharp here. You got Shafto rather, the catcher, up to the plate. Looking to get something going here. Gonna get some traffic.
You can see this Staples infield with their heels on the outfield grass almost.
1-0 count on Shafto. Yep, Jared, you're right. A lot of people here on this Friday. The pitch. And that's gonna, oh, what a play by Kukier. Zajac extends and makes the play. Ethan Kukier having himself a day.
Ethan Kukier with the turning mid-air pass to Zajac. Oh my gosh.
Looking like Derek Jeter out here.
Ethan Kukier really getting some recognition today.
Here we have their 9-hitter, Kalari, the pitcher.
See what Kalari can do.
He's not having a great day on the mound. Maybe he'll have a great day hitting as he's DHing for Danbury. And that's a ball low for Siegel.
I feel like these pitcher-to-pitcher at-bats are always a little more intense.
Absolutely. We saw that in the Yankees-Angels series. Shohei Ohtani coming to town. I was actually at the game on Wednesday. Judge robbing Ohtani of a home run. Pretty exciting stuff. The AL MVP of last year in the American League. The pitch. Sneaks one in there for a strike. 2-1 count.
Aaron Judge teasing Yankee fans, almost leaving, almost like Hero Wyatt. Hero Wyatt teasing Staples fans, almost left. Reclassing, but came back.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
He swung early on that one. Not sure what he was swinging at.
The 2-2. 2 out, the pitch. And it's in there, strike 3. Siegel, what a performance here, retiring Danbury's lineup.
Siegel really making a name for himself today.
Absolutely, great through 3.
Proving that
here.
he can be a real part of this Staples rotation.
Absolutely. As we head in to the bottom of the 3rd, we got, I believe, Hero Wyatt up for Staples after the break.
So, getting back into that talk about Max Scherzer with the rosin, how crazy is that? I mean, they say they had MLB umpires observing Scherzer in between innings, and they saw him cleaning his hands with alcohol.
Yeah.
They asked him to do multiple cleanings. They do inspections. Scherzer saying that he even would swear on his kid's life he had nothing on his hands, yet he's still getting the suspension.
Yeah, I saw that.
Protocol.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I mean, Scherzer has avoided trouble his whole Hall of Fame career. I don't know. I just don't see it. Scherzer cheating like that.
I just think all the evidence, if you had an umpire watching the dude and the dude was rinsing his hands with alcohol, I'm not sure what the situation is. I know the sweat and rosin, they say, makes the ball a little more sticky, so maybe that was some confusion. But Scherzer with a valid point also saying how he knew the inspection was coming, so he would have had to be an idiot to use any special substance on his hands there.
True. All right, coming to the plate, Hero Wyatt,
Kalari. Kalari's still out there on the mound for Danbury.
Looking to get something going here.
Going to be tough to get something going when you have Hero Wyatt up to start for Staples, but we'll see what he can do.
Through that. I think Kalari just get these early guys down looking, you know. Just build that momentum, limit the traffic. Maybe he can turn it around here in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch outside on Wyatt.
It's tough putting balls in the zone pitching against Wyatt as a high schooler.
The 1-0. It's in there for a strike, 1-1 count.
Hero gonna take that one.
Windy day here at the ballpark as Kalari deals. Ooh, just misses the strike zone there.
Looks a little high to me.
On Wyatt. The 2-1, Kalari. Strike to make the count go 2-2 on Wyatt. The DH for Staples.
I believe we've only seen one swing out of Wyatt today, and it was that reckless swing we talked about. See if he can get a little more aggressive here.
The pitch. And he does swing.
Making contact.
Foul ball to keep the count at 2-2.
Hero starting to get more comfortable.
Yep. Working that count, 2-2. Kalari taking some time on the mound. Kalari, the pitch. Whoa. In the dirt again, Kalari, to make the count full at 3-2.
It really is a noticeable difference, the amount of time these pitchers are taking.
Absolutely.
You can see, similar to Shafto, you got the Danbury infield with their heels on the grass.
The pitch. Swung on, foul. And that's going to leave the ballpark to keep the count full at 3-2.
High one, I was going to say. Shafto almost having a little deja vu there of his nightmare. He did not want to have to deal with that ball after what happened last time.
True that. Wyatt, some good swings here in this AB after going down looking in the first, the strikeout. Kalari deals. And that's ripped to the left fielder. Wallen, a single for Hero Wyatt.
Pounded that one.
Getting traffic early, right? We've been talking about it being keys of the game for Kalari, trying to limit that, but he has not looked sharp today. So
Not
Staples,
at all.
another base runner early on.
Now we got
Holden Caney, the third
Caney.
baseman, got on base earlier in that Jack Farnan RBI double to give Staples that early 2-0 lead in the first.
Caney having a solid year himself. Caney with about 3 hits on 6 at-bats
And
this season.
McFarland going to chat with Caney.
Caney's only played in a couple games, I believe, this year. Only 6 at-bats, so we'll see what he can do here. Get something going.
Absolutely.
Get Wyatt moving along the bases.
Just had a chat with head coach Jack McFarland for Staples. Kalari checks back up on Hero Wyatt at first. Wyatt looking a little jumpy, trying to get more traffic. Trying to get in scoring position. Still not a pitch thrown in this at-bat. Checks back up on him again. Close call at the first base, but he is safe, gets back in time.
Not sure what the rule is in high school. I know they just made that rule change where you could only throw the ball
Twice. Yep.
during the at-bat.
Makes it interesting, you know, if you can only throw back twice. And finally, the first pitch of the at-bat, strike on third baseman Holden Caney for Staples. And checks back up on him again. Another close play there. Stay
I
safe.
believe that's the 4th time he's checked up on Hero Wyatt. He's really worried about him. Doesn't want to get another stolen base under his radar.
The 0-1. Foul ball here for Caney.
Fast pitch from Kalari, right down the middle.
Unusual, yeah.
Had some zip on it.
The 0-2 for Kalari on Caney. The pitch. Checks back up on Wyatt again. Really anxious about Wyatt here.
Like I said, Kalari not in his comfort zone.
The pitch, and Wyatt's going. Check swing. Shafto does not throw it in time. Wyatt with an early steal here
Wyatt making it look easy out here.
in the inning.
Wyatt was almost jogging to that base at some points.
Yeah.
Really
Staples,
making it
just
easy.
everything going their way for them, Jared. I mean, really impressive start here.
I mean, I cannot believe this is the same Danbury team that's undefeated in the FCAC.
And that's going to be a ball, making the count 2-2, no outs. Wyatt on second here.
Love how aggressive Caney is being.
Wyatt with a little lead off second.
I was like, I appreciate the fact that I looked like I
The pitch. Ooh, little outside. Another full count for Kalari on Jack Farnan. Or no, excuse me. Is that Chris Sajak? I'm getting a little confused here. That is Caney. Yeah, sorry. It's been
Caney.
such a long at bat. So much action with Wyatt stealing. I thought there was a new batter up. Oh, swing and a miss for Caney. Good at bat though. Worked that count. Wyatt able to steal second for Staples. And now here's Jack Farnan. Excuse me. Number 9,
There
Jack
he is.
Farnan, left fielder. with an RBI, 2 RBI double in the bottom of the first inning to give Staples that 2-0 lead that they still hold here.
We'll see if he can keep it coming.
Farnan against Kalari. Wyatt dancing off second. Kalari deals. And there for a strike.
Farnan with a little less pressure on him this at bat, only 1 out.
And the pitch.
Hero on
He's
the move.
stealing.
He's stealing the ball, and he's
Not
safe.
in time. He's safe.
Hero really giving the pitchers and the catcher a lot of movement. They do not know what the heck is going on with him.
I was having a
Doing
little
great job.
sip of water there. Wyatt, too fast for me. Thank you, Jared, for helping me out there. With Farnan up, 1-1 count.
We see McFarland in Hero's ear.
They've been aggressive all day.
Hero giving us some movement at third base still.
1-2 count. McFarland barking at the home plate umpire. Not sure what that was about.
Seeing a lot of chatter out of these Staples coaches today.
Yep. The kids on the field now. Situation at home. Farnan steps out on the 1-2 count with 1 out with Wyatt on third. In the bottom of the third.
Farnan looking to get on base. See if Zajac can do some damage then.
Farnan. Foul ball here. Keeps the count at 1-2.
Slow third inning we've had here in Westport.
With all the check-ins on Wyatt, it has gone a little long. Way high there on Farnan.
All those check-ins didn't seem to work out too well, as we see Hero Wyatt advancing 2 bases, now sitting on third.
The 2-2, 1 out. Kalari. Deals. Ooh, very close pitch. Count goes full, 3-2.
Just low in the strike zone.
Another 3-2 count here.
Below the strike zone, apologies. You don't see this at every game. You got a parent operating around the right field area with all these kids running up and down the hill.
Yep. A lot of commotion here. Kalari. And that's high. Another walk for Staples. I mean, this game's getting out of hand, Jared. If Staples can drive in Wyatt from third.
I think they might need to bring someone else in for Kalari. We got Farnan on first, Hero on third, and the Indiana commit pitching right now. So we got Zajac. Evan stepped away for just a second. Zajac up to hit. Kalari. The pitch. And Farnan is gone. Farnan took second base, no problem.
Some technical difficulties trying to sort out here.
Farnan on second, Wyatt on third. And we got Zajac up with a 1-0 count.
Yep. Zajac with a 1-0
Like I said,
advantage.
Shafto is just not on his A game today. We've had many
Whoa!
bases.
That's lasered out. But the center fielder.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped
Zajac
it.
still running
The
hard.
ball.
And
Wow.
Zajac somehow turns that error, what became an error, apologies, into a double. Wow. Wyatt scores, Farnan on third, and Zajac now on second. They're gonna have a meeting over on the mound.
Wow. Drops the ball. I mean,
Danbury Oh my goodness.
We know it's a sunny day, but I mean, come on, guys. Come on.
It's not just sunny for them. It's sunny for everyone, so. Wow.
I don't know. My dad said it's staticky.
You guys are on the video live stream, so you're still good.
Okay. Sorry, just having some technical difficulties with our broadcast.
We got
on the
number
radio.
5, Jocelyn, now up to hit.
Yep. Jocelyn having a walk earlier.
The pitch high again. Kalari just still can't find that rhythm.
1-0 count to Jocelyn. With Zajac looming on second. And also Farnan off third. And that's Laser
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. And the center fielder, Kikone, makes the play.
Zajac tagged up along with Farnan. And Farnan will score.
Farnan scores. My fault for missing that. Trying to sort out these technical difficulties. So sac fly for Jocelyn as he gives Staples a commanding 4-0 lead. Kalari trying to regroup here. And that's high.
Now we got number 25, David Gervasio, like we said, off to a slower start this season, but trying to find that groove. Just like Kalari trying to find that groove.
Yep.
We'll see what will happen here.
The pitch. Right. Oh, and it goes behind his glove for the 5th inning. Sorry, for the 5th run. 3rd of the inning.
Gervasio making some good contact. Got an awkward bounce. Looks like the ball bounced right over the shortstop Hackert's hand.
Yeah.
Not hand, glove.
For the 3rd run of the inning.
And now it's back to number 15, Ethan Kukier, who's been having a tremendous season.
And Kalari checks back up on Gervasio there.
Kukier really found himself on the defensive side of the ball. We'll see what he can do now offensively.
He had a great play earlier. Oh! He lasers one, but right to the center fielder, Kikone.
Wow.
Kikone seeing a lot of action after that drop ball.
Oh, definitely, definitely. He's trying to make up for that still, and these Staples records are looking really, really good right now.
Yep.
Heading into top 4. We'll see what Chase Siegel can continue to do.
Commanding 5-0 lead. I mean, Staples looking not slowing down at all. Danbury has barely been up to the plate, making it really easy for Siegel. Still has not given up anything, not a hit, not a walk. Hopefully I'm not jinxing him, but looking to continue that here.
Got
top of the
assistant
lineup.
coach Bob Buswell on the field right now, talking to the umpire. Looks like might have been a stat correction that's going on. Bob Buswell was a part of that Staples basketball run also, along with Ethan Kukier and Chris Zajac. Long-time coach.
Very interesting.
It's just not working. Siegel warming up.
Yeah, Siegel. A lot of time to rest that arm, as he has not thrown many pitches because he has not been out there long, as he has been dominant through 3 innings here. All right, so top of the lineup for Danbury. We got Hackert up. Siegel.
See what Hacker can do.
Ooh, Siegel. That was way high, almost hitting Hackert.
Just missed them.
The 1-0. Siegel deals. In there for a strike. 1-1 count here.
Siegel really just getting going. This is pitch after pitch. I almost feel like he has a pitch clock from the coaches or something going on.
The pitch. And ball. So 2-1. here for Hackett. Hackert, pardon. And that's chopped right to Kook here. Makes the play right to
Kook
Zajac.
here, what a play. Siegel right now.
Yeah, I mean, Siegel really doing
cooking
well
right
here.
now.
He's playing great. And Kook here has had a great game. A lot of defensive prowess. Here we have Davis up to bat for Danbury. And in there for it's in there for the dirt for ball one.
Davis
Sorry.
was struggling a little bit in that third inning in the field. See if he could gain it back on the offensive side of things.
And right to the third baseman. Caney. Right to Zajac to make the out. Second out of the inning.
Zajac really making himself available with that glove out. Big target. Love to see it.
Yep.
And now we got
Wallen trying to get something going for Danbury.
Wallen also having a great season pitching, I believe, for Danbury. We'll see what he can do. He's
Yep.
playing in the outfield today.
And that's shot up right to the third baseman, Caney. He's got to run, makes the play.
Wow,
in
Caney.
foul territory. Great play to make this another 1-2-3 inning for Staples and
The
Siegel.
wind really came into action there with the ball in midair with a ton of movement.
We actually have a substitution at third. Taylor Brundage coming in for Caney. Not sure what happened there, but Brundage will take Caney's spot at third.
I think he took Caney's spot. Our apologies for
Yep.
those of you watching.
Interesting. Taylor Brundage, the senior, coming in for Caney. Not sure what happened to Caney, but
Now we
hopefully
got-
he's okay.
Now we got ex-team manager Dylan Curran was just talking to the umps, having it out a little bit. Love to see that always. It looks like Zajac, I could be wrong, but it looks like he might be getting a little taped up. Not sure what's going on there.
Interesting. Maybe on that catch from Brundage there was something going on.
Maybe.
Tweak something. All right, so Kalari, they're leaving him in. I mean, that's interesting to me, Jared. I mean, he's really been struggling because they don't want to use up that bullpen, but in a blowout game. But
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I understand the whole bullpen thing, but I also think that this could just be trying to have some trust in your pitcher. You know, it's already 5-0. You're playing a great Staples team. Let's see if they can gain. I think that the Danbury manager is trying to see if he can gain some trust in Kalari here.
Yeah.
See if Kalari can kind of turn things around.
Here we have the top of the lineup, Luke Oakley, having a good game so far.
Bottom four.
A walk earlier in the third. The pitch swung right into the crowd foul. And actually hits a car. The wind carrying that ball out. 0-1 count here to Oakley.
This Staples parking lot becomes a war zone sometimes with these baseball games.
Are we on? The pitch. A little bit high and inside there on Oakley.
Luke Oakley already up for his third at-bat. It's only the bottom of the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, so
crazy. Kalari really
crazy what
struggling.
this team's been doing. What this team's been able to do.
In the dirt, 2-1 count on Oakley. The pitch. Way high on Oakley.
Oakley getting up on the count early.
3-1, I mean, already we're seeing just Staples just doing what they've been doing today, working those counts, getting on base, and scoring runs. Pitch, fouled right near us. Jared's got to move.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Close there.
Almost hit me.
Jeez, you all right, Jared?
I'm all good. I'm all good.
Good. Close call there.
I would not be surprised if we saw a Danbury pitching change here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Maybe they'll be able to stick it out, but I don't know. Once again, you get through Oakley, you got the Jaren hero package that I love to mention, but it's true. You don't want to have to face them, especially with someone on base.
Yep. So 3-2 here, full count to Oakley. The pitch. Low. Oakley will take his base. Another walk for Oakley today. The Speed Demon stole second earlier in the first. Or no, second, I believe. Got Jaron Klein.
Jaron Klein back up, had that
base hit.
Making some great contact, had a base hit earlier this game. We'll see what he can do here.
The pitch. Kalari checks back in on Oakley. Doesn't want him stealing another one. Kalari declined. The pitch. Oakley's going to second. The throw. Not in time. Not even close.
Problem.
Not even
for
close.
Oakley.
Shafto had trouble.
As you said, he's the speed demon, and it was no problem for him. Shafto's really going to have to get some more zip on that ball if they want any chance of striking out these. Not striking out, on catching these stolen bases.
Yep. The 1-0. And. Oh! After checking in on Oakley, Oakley's going to take third on a wild throw.
Looks like
Kalari.
Looks like Davis just fell asleep there covering second base.
Yep.
Not a problem from Oakley. Now we'll see if Klein could get Oakley in for one before Wyatt gets up.
Yeah, I mean, disaster. I mean, Klein's still up. Great hitter, as we know. And he launches one.
Klein.
Oakley's going to score easily. The right fielder makes the play, holding Klein to a single. Klein's second single of the day.
Klein having a hell of a year.
Yeah. Oh, this might be the end for Kalari.
Looks
Danbury Hatters manager coming out.
We knew it was bound to happen. Like I said, we were expecting this to happen this inning.
And Kalari's going to come out. You know, disappointing. 6 runs, but, you know, there'll be more starts for him to come, most likely. So
it happens.
It happens. And so we got our new pitcher, Gavin Johnson.
Gavin Johnson, the senior.
Yep. Hopefully looking to turn this around for Danbury.
See what Gavin Johnson can do, getting those warm-up pitches in.
Speaking of relievers, you know, Edwin Diaz. You know, Jared, I know you're a big Met fan. He went down.
Celebrating,
at the World Baseball Classic against the Dominican Republic. Diaz
has really made a name for himself in the MLB as
winning the NL Reliever of the Year award last year for the Mets with a dominant season.
Yeah, we'll see if Gavin Johnson can pull out his inner Edwin Diaz.
Yeah, we got to get the trumpets going, right? I see some speakers around here, maybe. We can get that going, but...
The trumpets, actually, it's funny you speak of that. Yeah. Staples implemented those in basketball, coming out to the trumpets a couple times. So,
yeah.
Becoming a universal sign, the trumpets.
Absolutely. So, Staples looking to continue their dominant performance here.
Looks like this is Gavin Johnson's debut on the mound, actually. According to my statistics, It doesn't look like Gavin Johnson has pitched this year. So
Let's see what he's made of, Jared.
I wouldn't say it's giving up, but it looks like Danbury is kind of just trying new things in this game. 6-0 with a 6-0 deficit.
So we got Hero Wyatt up at the plate for Staples. DH looking to build off of that single and 2 steals earlier in the third.
It's an interesting spot for the Danbury manager to give Gavin Johnson his debut against Hero Wyatt, top player in the league.
Very true. Whoa. And he was all out of sorts on that first pitch, going over Wyatt's head. Luckily, Shafto makes the catch to avoid
Another stolen base.
another stolen base. Thank you, Jared. The pitch, again, out of control. Wyatt needed to back away from that one to avoid getting hit.
Hatters just can't find the strike zone today.
Johnson, the pitch. Foul ball for Wyatt, making the count 2-1 here.
Wyatt hitting the dugout.
And you're seeing Jaron Klein getting a little dancy off first. Staples, I mean, how many stolen bases they've had today? Why not go again? And that pitch was out of control, over his head.
Not sure what happened there, why Jaron didn't take that base,
Yeah.
but something happened.
The 3-1 on Wyatt. Pitch. Foul ball.
Wyatt's starting to really make great contact with these balls. A little hesitant, we saw early on in the game, but he's definitely looking comfortable now, having a laugh with the umpire back there.
Yeah. And that's launched out to left. And the center fielder, Kikone, with a nice grab. Oh, and Jaron Klein not making a heads-up play. But he makes it back in time to first.
Ballsy play by Jaron Klein, but his speed, can't get mad at him. If he's able to get back in time, ain't no complaints. Now we got number 24, Taylor Brundage up. Taylor Brundage substituted into this
And
game.
Jaron
at third
Klein
base.
goes. The throw out of control goes to the outfield. Jaron Klein advances to third. Out of control.
I mean,
Throwing by Danbury.
Shafto really just can't get that ball to Davis over at second base. This is the second time that there's been a wild throw. It has cost the Danbury Hatters an extra base.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Should we try turning off the Wi-Fi? I don't know. We got Shafto checking in with Johnson here after a rough start to his season. And hello everyone, thank you for sticking with us. Just got the text that the radio is back on for our listeners here. Sorry about that.
Some technical difficulties.
We got a 6-0 Staples lead here. Staples playing great, taking out Kalari. Now we got Johnson in for Danbury. The pitch.
Gavin Johnson
Strike.
making his debut as a pitcher this season out of the Danbury Hatters bullpen. Had a tough start, couple of errors. Also out of the Danbury defense.
Yep. The pitch. Foul ball for Brundage.
Now we
Coming
got
in for
Brundage
Cayley.
subbed in. Brundage just subbed in, I believe.
Caney, sorry, pardon me. The third baseman. Yep.
Yeah, I believe he subbed in the top of the fourth for Caney, and we'll see what he could do now
And
on the
bottom.
offensive end.
And bottom make the count 2-2. With one out here. We got Jaron Klein on third. After his big single.
And Brundage is going to strike out looking. Now we got number 9, Jack Farney up to bat.
Yep, Farnan with that big 2-run double for Staples to get that early lead. And they have not looked
got
back.
the Wreckers going. And the Wreckers haven't stopped going, as you just said.
Farnan. Johnson, oh my God.
And another wild pitch cost the Hatters a run.
Unbelievable. This team
cannot pick off these bags.
This is insane, Jared. I mean, Johnson just with a sporadic throw to check in on Klein. I mean, why would you check in on him? I mean, he's not going to steal home, most likely. I mean, just gave yourself, you know.
I'm not sure
trouble.
what's going on there. Giving Shafto a break, though.
And Farnan rips one, and it goes down. Left fielder Wallen can't get there, but makes a nice throw to hold Farnan to just a single. With his second hit of the game, Farnan.
It's a deep hit ball for it only to be a single, but the Wreckers will take it. And now we got Chris Zajac up to bat. Chris Zajac is committed to Indiana to go on to play baseball after this year.
Zajac. And low. 1-0 count here.
Johnson started off the day pitching above Hero Wyatt's head, and now he's pitching in the dirt on 6'7" Chris Zajac. We'll see if he can find his groove.
And Johnson checks back in on Farnan. Little bit of commotion here. The first baseman.
Hatters taking a timeout.
Yeah. Something with his glove. Took off the glove.
Looks like he's going to make a glove change.
Yep. Number 27, Craig for Danbury. Still just delayed here, getting that new glove for Craig, the first baseman, number 27.
I think Zajac's going to get aggressive the way Gavin Johnson's been pitching. See if he can get something going here.
Zajac. Johnson the pitch. In there for a strike, making the count even at 1-1.
Haven't seen much of those. Zajac looking to get on base so that he can hopefully get
Max Johnson up.
Max Johnson
the
up.
catcher.
Max Johnson doing a great job today on both sides of the ball also.
Yeah. And another ball for Johnson, making the count 3-1, 2 out.
And you know, I don't blame Johnson. It's so hard when you're going from a 5'10" guy to a 6'7" guy. It's so inconsistent.
And Farnan steals second. Didn't have to, though, because Johnson, another crazy pitch out of the zone, gives Zajac the walk, extending Staples' run. Got Max Johnson taking off his pads.
Total domination out of the Wreckers right now.
It's just a blowout. It's just Wreckers doing everything right. Hatters not, doing everything wrong, as harsh as that sounds. The pitch from Johnson almost hits Johnson and Johnson. Getting me mixed up a little bit.
Looks like Farnan was looking to take third there, but Coach McFarland told him to stay.
Yep. Oh, Shafto trying to calm his pitcher down. See if that'll work here against Max Johnson, the catcher, number 5.
Johnson looking back.
The pitch. High and inside for Johnson. 2-0 count on Max Johnson.
Love to see in the back of this game, you got some JV lacrosse, I believe, in the background.
The pitch.
Got a lot going on.
Unbelievable.
today.
Hits Jawson. Bases loaded. 2 out. And we got Gervasio, pardon me, up to the plate.
Gervasio snuck out that single earlier this game on the error from Hackert. So we'll see if Gervasio, who had a slow start, can continue.
Yep, the pitch.
On his hot
Oh, he swings and misses there. Gervasio. Big spot here for Gervasio. Looking to give Staples an even bigger lead than the 7-run lead they have right now in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Lasered, but right at the left fielder Wallen, who makes the play easily.
Great
Getting out of that
contact.
jam. Critical for Johnson.
So we'll see if the Wreckers are going to bring Chase Siegel back out.
And
It looks like they are.
they are.
Chase Siegel having an amazing game right now. The Danbury Hatters have gotten nothing done this game so far, so we'll see if he can continue the streak. Siegel warming up now. Looks like the Hatters are having a little talk before they go out to defend.
Siegel just trying to, just
Oh.
keep doing what you're doing,
Not defend.
Now Danbury, they're huddling around their coach outside of the dugout, trying to get some inspiration from their coach.
Not sure what you
Fight.
could really be saying, but
Yeah.
he's got something.
Yeah. It's interesting. Doing a little rally.
Chase Siegel doing a great job today of his best Hero Wyatt impression. And it's working.
Yep. Good stuff here from Siegel as he gets ready for the 5th inning. Warming up here for Siegel after, again, in that dugout for an extended period of time.
And now up to bat for the Hatters, we got number 9, I believe. I believe it's number 9, Guerrero.
Yes.
Yep,
sorry,
it
Jared.
is.
Yep, number 9 Guerrero. My fault there. In this very windy day.
Guerrero has had a slow start this game. We'll see if he can get it going.
And the pitch is just a little low for Siegel. Makes the count 1-1 against Guerrero.
Guerrero's been hitting just under 300 this year, so
Very solid. And he swings on that.
see if he can get anything off Chase Siegel. Chase Siegel doing a great job sticking in that zone. He's looking super comfortable out there. The pitch. And Guerrero makes contact. It's going to go to Ethan Kukier, the shortstop, and he gets him out in time. Ethan Kukier having an incredible day today on both sides of the ball. Just getting Guerrero out in time. Now up to bat for the Hatters, I believe, is Saccone. Saccone had that error in center field, but has bounced back just then. Siegel with the strike. 0-1. Saccone's been pretty busy today at center field. Siegel just outside, 1-1 count as Evan joins us again.
Thank you, Jared. Sorry about that. The pitch. A little low there on Saccone to make the count 2-1, 1 out to Saccone. Siegel rifles one. Saccone, wow. And it's caught by Luke Oakley. Great play. Great play. Had to run across all the way from center to right. Great play by Luke Oakley to get the second out of the inning.
Center fielders have really done a great job today. David Gervasio making an early grab. Luke Oakley's done a tremendous job also in center. And now we'll see if Chase Siegel could seal the deal for the top of this fifth inning.
At the top of the fifth, yes. The pitch.
Back to Ethan Kukier.
Back to Kukier to Zajac. Easy play for the Wreckers as Siegel continues his dominant performance going into the bottom of the fifth.
Ethan Kukier with so much action today. Got 2 more balls thrown to him. Not thrown to him. This isn't football. Hit to him in this fifth inning. So now we'll see what the Wreckers can do on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Wreckers just, continuing their dominant performance here. Not trying to do too much, just trying to put the ball in play and see if something happens. So you got a bunch of runs, so just play fun baseball at this point if you're the Wreckers here.
Might get some subs in here. Some potentials. I know the Wreckers had, I'm blanking on the subs they had on deck. They had Kaini as a potential sub, along with Kusa, Ash, and Jamali. So we'll see if any of them go in.
Nice pick
Same
up
with
there.
Owen Siegel, Hill, and
The brother
Fiddler.
of Chase Siegel, who has been pitching his mind out today. Johnson, just trying to rebound from loading the bases and giving up some runs the last inning.
see if Johnson can do anything against Colin Menninger. Colin Menninger
Sub in there.
is another sub we've seen get in there. I believe he's yet to actually have an at-bat this season, so
Wow.
we'll see if he can do anything against Johnson, who's also debuting his pitching for the season.
Yeah, so subbing in for shortstop Ethan Cook here.
Yeah,
Menninger.
I believe he's subbing in at shortstop. That sounds about correct. Over here at Staples, things have cleared up pretty fast.
Yep. A lot of kids that were here are now leaving.
Kind of hanging out with the parents now.
Yeah.
Had a couple close calls though. Yeah.
All right. So Menninger looking to get his season off to a fast start. And he lasers one out to Wallen, who makes the play easily. Good contact. Good power there from Menninger in his first at-bat of the year.
If I'm going to give anyone credit on Danbury today, it's Wallen. Wallen's been very consistent back in left field, making a ton of plays for the Hatters.
Yeah.
Gotta give credit, even through all the lows. He's done a great job today. And now Luke Oakley, number 11, is up to hit.
And Luke Oakley takes a strike from Johnson. to
Oakley,
open up.
like Evan likes to call him, the speed demon, has been all over the bag today. We'll see if he can continue with that.
And Oakley sends one right to Hackert, who makes the close play
And
to retire Oakley.
the
Craig with a nice
speed
catch.
demon could not beat out the ball there.
He is a fast dude, Luke Oakley. Bunch of stolen bags here, getting the job done. I believe he scored a run, a couple of runs in this game.
Scorching hot Klein up.
We got Klein, yep. Already, 2 hits in this one.
Klein himself has been all over the bags too.
And outside to Klein from Johnson. The pitch. Right to Guerrero. Whoa, Guerrero!
Wow.
Unbelievable what is going on today.
Guerrero with a wild throw
Out of control.
right over the first baseman Craig's head. Don't see that too often.
Yeah, so for those of you tuning in right now, 7-0 Wreckers here in the bottom of the 5th. really dominant performance by Siegel for Staples, the pitcher, who has not yet allowed a hit or a walk. And Hero Wyatt takes a strike to open the at-bat at 0-1. Wyatt had a single earlier in the game, a couple of stolen bags.
Wouldn't be surprised, speaking of stolen bags, if Jaron Klein takes one here. He's been all over it.
The pitch is foul. Yeah, Klein. His jersey, all brown.
It's always a good sign, getting down and dirty.
Johnson deals. Wyatt, right to Guerrero. Oh my God.
Another error from these Hatters.
Guerrero trying to make the double play. Just make the easy out there. That's what I say.
I don't know if you could really blame that on Guerrero, though. It looks like that was Davis's job to cover, and he was just not there, assuming that Guerrero was going to be throwing that to Craig over at first.
Good pick
but
up
neither
there,
happened.
Yep. We got Brundage up. Came in for Caney earlier in the game, the third baseman.
Wyatt and Klein on first and second.
Swing and a miss for Brundage. Swung out one out of
sub we've seen today.
Swung on that one out of the zone. Rare swing and miss for Staples.
Number 9 and number 17.
You got Klein on second, Wyatt on first, the pitch. And that's lasered to the right fielder, Rodriguez. Klein with his wheels is coming home easily to give the Wreckers an 8-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Brundage has really found himself coming into this game as a substitution with getting himself an RBI. Jaron Klein scoring for, I believe that might have been the 3rd time today.
Wow.
Now on to number 9,
Jack
Farnan.
I mean, this guy's had some game. You know, the double and the single earlier.
Farnan 6 for 16 coming into this game, having himself a solid year.
And foul ball to get the count 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And in the dirt, Johnson with a sporadic pitch. Head coach Jack McFarland asking for time, brings in number 21. No, pardon me.
That's number 20. That's
20.
Owen Siegel.
I could not see that. The brother of
Siegel's
Chase.
brother.
Yes.
Chase Siegel having himself a tremendous day.
Pinch running here.
And now Owen's going to pinch run.
Did he take him out for Wyatt? He took him out for Wyatt. Yeah, so, you know,
He's
head
gonna
coach
pinch run for Hero Wyatt.
Yeah,
I believe.
head coach Jack McFarland, you know, smart. You got a huge lead here. Why not give one of your superstars a rest? I like the move. Pitch in there for a strike on Farnan. Farnan does not like the call. Looks back at the home plate umpire. Neither does head coach Jack McFarland.
1-2 count for Farnan. See what he can do with this.
2 outs here, 1-2. Johnson trying to get going with 2 men on here. Trying to rebound the pitch. Outside, 2-2 count.
Johnson still looking for some consistency today. Tough to debut, put in such a rough situation, but Johnson, I give him credit. He's done a solid job handling it.
Johnson. And that's swung on. Oh, it's bobbled by Davis.
Davis
Another error.
is absolutely killing the Danbury Hatters right now. Davis with the error, not covering at second base, and now Davis with the ball right there in his glove. He just couldn't seem to pick it up, and now bases are loaded.
with
Chris
Zajac. I mean,
Zajac
you
up
don't
to
want the Indiana commit up with bases loaded. I mean, really dangerous situation for Johnson.
I just feel
Ooh,
like things
Zajac
have gotten uglier and uglier as time has progressed for Danbury.
Absolutely. 0-1 here. Zajac just swinging a miss in the dirt.
Swinging out of his shoes.
Johnson trying to get out of trouble. The pitch. Zajac with a foul ball.
Zajac's still looking to find his groove on the season. He had a rougher start to the year, but he's been starting to smooth things out.
Yep, the 0-2 here. Big situation for Zajac. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the pitch
In the dirt.
again. Taking the count to 1-2. Zajac taking a step out of the box, regrouping now.
Let's see what Zajac does
Break.
here.
Johnson the pitch. And
Zajac took
it's
it right
in
up
there.
the middle.
Strike 3. Nice pitch by Johnson to get out of trouble with a nice bounce back
Now
at bat for Johnson.
we got Chase Siegel heading back out there.
Looking to continue his stellar performance, not allowing a hit or a walk here in the top of the 6th inning.
We'll see how long Coach McFarland and the rest of the staff want to keep him out there.
Yeah. I mean,
Top of the
8-0
6th.
lead, right, Jared? Top of the 6th. Do you take him out, or do you let him kind of continue on this stellar performance,
It's a
not allowing
7-inning.
a hit? And
It's a high
walk?
school game, 7-inning game.
Yep.
I think you leave him in there. Hero Wyatt pitched all 7 the other day.
True.
Why not have Chase Siegel do it?
The senior Chase Siegel warming up.
See if the Hatters can get anything going for them,
Yeah.
even this late.
I mean, you don't want to get, no hit as a team. It's
I
just, it's
know.
not a good feeling.
Not a good
obviously.
feeling going on that long bus ride home.
All the way up to Danbury, Connecticut.
Yup.
It's cooled down quite a bit here. Sun going down behind Staples.
Definitely has cooled down. A little calmer on the wind side of things, though.
Yep, and we're seeing a lacrosse game being played over there on the football field. And a lacrosse practice happening to our right. Busy.
Once again, Coach Bob Buswell out there having a conversation with the umpire.
Yeah, I mean, Buswell's been active in this game.
He
Really
definitely
getting going.
has been active.
Really good stuff from head coach, or no, I'm sorry, assistant coach Bob Buswell. Siegel. So finally, Danbury decides to step in and get going here.
Now we got Siegel going to start throwing. We got number
Chris Luna.
25.
Swing and a miss.
Luna
Had a
up.
pitch that was in the dirt.
Going to be 0-1 for Luna.
Swing and a miss. Actually, I believe we have another change here. Oh, never mind. No.
Luna going to make contact.
Got him.
And he's out. Couldn't quite beat it out at first. Jaron Klein making the play.
I believe we
over at
have
second
Andrew
base.
Oppenheimer coming in, number 17 for Staples. Interesting.
Andrew Oppenheimer, only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Awesome to see him getting some time up at the
He's got some
varsity
cool
level.
shades on. Like it. Siegel with a strike early here. 0-1. Pitch.
hit hard.
Out to right field. Bunch of Staples players getting to it. Chris Zajac, the first baseman, makes a play for Staples.
Things got scary there with 3 guys all huddled up for 1 ball. Got to be careful in that type of situation.
Absolutely.
Now we got 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning for Chase Siegel. We'll see if he can keep the hot streak going.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss for Kalari, the 9-hitter here for Danbury. It's a little high there. 1-1 count on Kalari for Siegel. The 9-hitter who gave up 5 runs in his start. High
Love
there.
to see him still hitting at least. Maybe he could gain some confidence back.
Absolutely. 2-1 count here.
Got Klein, heels on the grass.
Oh, check swing.
It's called strike 2-2.
2. Siegel dealing here.
See if he could retire Kalari.
Swing and a miss. Chase Siegel, wow. He has pitched spectacular here, not allowing a hit or a walk so far.
Through 6, we got 1 more to go. We'll see if McFarland and the staff will let him keep going.
So we have another pitching change here for Danbury. Got number 4. Get you his info in a moment.
So that's going to be
Number 4.
another new pitcher that we haven't seen yet. I believe that
That is, I'm sorry guys, Roman Zelensky up here for Staples.
Zelensky, the senior. Don't believe we've seen much out of him. Let's go warming up.
Yeah.
See if he can do anything to help the Hatters recover in the bottom of the 6th.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Looks really sharp here in his warm-up pitches.
Now up for the Wreckers, got number 5, Max Jossen. Max Jossen has had a great day today.
Had a walk,
So
couple
far.
stolen bases. Good stuff.
He's been crushing it. So is everybody on the Wreckers, though.
Yeah. Good boy, yep. What a dominant performance by these Wreckers. Just continue their hot start.
Was not expecting this today going into the game.
No, Danbury, I mean, they looked hot, Jared. They've won, well, they did win 4 out of 5 before this game. Now looking like it's going to be a loss unless they can make an 8-0 comeback.
And despite maybe having a lesser strength of schedule in the FCAC, undefeated in the FCAC is still undefeated in the FCAC. So
True.
you got to give them credit going into this game for the success they've found.
That is going to come to an end, though, most likely. I don't want to jinx the Wreckers, but most likely going to come to an end.
But, exactly. You just said it best.
Jocelyn taking a big, deep breath before he steps to the plate.
See what he can do against Zelensky.
Zelensky trying to get a good performance here. The pitch. Way high on Jocelyn.
That seems to be the trend of these new pitchers. The high pitch.
Yep.
Coming in first.
The pitch. In there for a strike. Zelensky.
Zelensky with a super slow windup. That can maybe throw off the batter's timing. Never know what you're going to get with that.
The pitch. Jocelyn cracks one to Guerrero, pardon me.
Guerrero.
To Craig. Nice play.
finally finding his target at first base.
Justin
He
is
struggled with
retired.
that.
Sorry, Jared.
Now we got number 33,
Reese Jamali.
Reese Jamali up to bat. Haven't seen him yet today either. Reese Jamali's only batted 3 times so far this year.
I like
He has
McFarland.
1 hit.
I like McFarland going to his bench, letting some of the bench guys contribute here in this blowout win.
It's a no-brainer. Why risk injury when you just get the bench in?
Absolutely. Zelensky, the pitch.
Another great call we see by the state champion manager, McFarland.
Reese Jamali with a foul. 1-1 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Jamali looking to secure some more time on the varsity roster with this at-bat.
The pitch. Jamali cracks one. It splits the infielders. Jamali with his 2nd hit of the year.
Jamali, 2 for 4 on the year. Ain't no
Good
complaints.
start. Hey, get your opportunity. Go run with it. Right, Jared?
Exactly.
Capitalize. I like it.
And now, number 15, Ethan Kukier is back up to bat. Ethan Kukier is
He's had himself a day, Jared.
had
Really
a crazy day.
great defensive prowess and some nice hitting as well. Zelensky deals way inside 1-0 on Ethan Kukier, the senior for Staples.
Let's see what Kukier does. Jamali taking a solid size lead.
Jamali, interesting. Way low on Ethan Kukier. Kukier, favorable 2-0 count in this at bat. Zelensky deals. Swing and a miss for Kukier.
You don't see that a lot out of Ethan Kukier.
The 2-1. Zelensky. Way high, giving a favorable 3-1 count to Ethan Kukier, the shortstop for Staples.
Zelensky still seeking for consistency.
Now a little meeting. Shafto talking with Zelensky, calming him down after letting Jamali reach on a single, and Kukier working that count to 3-1 with no out. Or sorry, pardon me, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And Jamali runs. He takes off. Easy to second base for Jamali.
No problem for the Wreckers.
Kukier with the easy walk. Now we have Luke Oakley. He has been a difference maker for Staples today.
Is this Oakley's 5th at-bat?
It's been crazy. I believe it is, Jared.
I believe this is the 5th time the Wreckers have
Unbelievable.
cycled through the lineup.
8 runs. I mean, they have been stellar today. Way high. Oakley takes a ball.
Zelensky not letting Shafto get down.
Zelensky. Reese Jamali with a favorable lead off second base. The pitch. And in there for a strike. 1-1 count.
Right up the middle. Nice pitch from Zelensky.
Zelensky with the pitch. Cracked for Oakley. Off of Hackert. Another. I don't know if they're going to score that hit or an error. It was a hard hit ball by Oakley. Should be interesting to see what happens there.
We've seen that before. The struggles between Hackett and Davis, and they can't seem to crack down on that center of the infield.
Bases loaded for Klein. I mean,
Klein's got to be licking his chops right now. This is what he lives for. Moments like these.
Klein. Zelensky deals way over his head.
Still pitching above the batter's eye level.
We've seen this from Kalari, we've seen this from Johnson, and now Zelensky. Really out of control. The pitch, again. Another high ball.
I feel like this guy is just having a catch right now with Shafto.
Bases are loaded here. And that's cracked out. It's going to be a tough play for Rodriguez. Goes foul, though.
Klein still making good contact late in the game. Thank God those kids have left.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Due to the blowout, that ball would have been heading straight towards them.
Bases loaded, 1 out, 2-1 count on Klein. Zelensky deals. Swing and a miss. Rare swing and a miss for Klein.
Kukier taking a fat lead there. We'll see if he plans to get moving. Actually, I don't think that would work
Oakley,
out too well.
Kukier, and Reese Jamali. I mean, that's a good lineup for speedsters as Klein rifles 1 out, foul. 2-2 count here, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 8-0 Wreckers here on this Friday afternoon. The pitch hits him.
Hits Klein.
That'll get a run in for their 9th run of the day.
Walking in a run. And number 42, Hero Wyatt, the USC commit, will step up.
Hero
to the batter's
Wyatt.
box.
So this should be a fun one, Jared. Bases loaded, 1 out. Got the USC commit up. Let's see what he can do. Already has a hit today.
This could get ugly for the Hatters right here.
Already has a stolen bag today. Zelensky deals. So they're bringing the infield in here for Wyatt on the 0-1.
9-0 in favor of the Wreckers.
In there for a strike.
Wyatt
0-2
taking
count.
a pair up the middle.
Yep. Wyatt. Foul ball.
Fouls one off.
Into the road there. 0-2 count still for Wyatt. Zelensky trying to get something going, trying to escape this jam here.
Seems like that's been a common theme with the Hatters pitchers.
And that's out of control. But luckily, catcher Shafto gets
Kukier
it
thought
quick.
about stealing home there, I think.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
Would have been a really close play at the plate between the pitcher Zelensky and shortstop for Staples, Ethan Kukier.
Looking like we're going to see a little Andrew Oppenheimer action up after this.
Yep.
Which is exciting to see.
Foul tip for Wyatt. Extending this at bat. 1-2 count.
Oppenheimer looking to follow in his older brother's footsteps, who found a lot of success on the 2022 Staples Wreckers baseball team.
Captain for the Wreckers, I believe. Solid stuff.
I
Wyatt.
believe so.
The pitch from Zelensky. Swing and a miss. Zelensky strikes out Hero Wyatt with Andrew Oppenheimer, the sophomore, coming up to the plate, trying to get this run in, or two.
What an opportunity as a
big
sophomore
spot.
getting up with bases loaded. Not everyone gets that.
Good eye by Oppenheimer, not trying to do too much. Stressful situation, you know, stays solid here to get it 1-0 for in his favor. Zelensky with the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-1 count for Oppenheimer.
The third baseman Oppenheimer. The second base umpire now talking to Zelensky. Wind starting to pick up here.
Oppenheimer looking to design his own bomb right here.
The pitch. Good eye by Oppenheimer to get the count to 2-1 on a pitch that was going in the dirt. 2-1, 2 outs here for Oppenheimer. Bases loaded. In their first strike, 2-2 count, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch. And they're going to walk Oppenheimer, giving
Zelensky.
Staples their 10th run of the game.
Zelensky walking in.
And you know what? That's going to be the mercy rule. 10 runs. Chase Siegel pitches a perfect game here. Wow.
Was not
Incredible.
expecting that today. Chase Siegel, a perfect game. The Wreckers just mercied the Danbury Hatters. Zelensky walking in 2 runs at the end of the game. This is not the game we were looking to come in and watch today, but we'll take it.
You know what, Jared? This was our first time in a perfect game. How about that? We can tell our kids about that someday, huh?
That is a crazy,
pretty cool.
crazy story. I think they got to get us doing some more of these games. Got that good luck charm.
Yeah, absolutely. A perfect game for Staples. 10 runs. I mean, couldn't be much better than that. Here on WWPT's 90.3 FM, or if you're tuning in from the O'Hare streaming.
O'Shea.
O'Shea, thank you.
Well,
not O'Hare Airport, but O'Shea.
Thanks for listening, and we'll be back soon. Go Wreckers.
This is Evan Wallet, joined alongside Jared Sale. Thank you for tuning in with us.
We had a lot. Me, bro.
Jarvis.
We had a lot of like little things.
My coach would be like, hey, we got nothing in it.
Yeah, I wish they went to the stepping stone, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oppenheimer struck out. Yo, Jarvis, do you want this back? I'm good. You're all good.
You need a ride home, or are you good? I'm good. Actually, do you have that portable charger? I do. Let's go by phone. I feel it buzzing. Can I quickly use it while we clean it up? I would have moved it. Well, I couldn't because I was plugged into the